my name is Aimee Cruz. I am the founder and CEO of Moms on Maternity. I am mom to two amazing young boys. Over here at my house, we are working on reading with both the kids. They're 3 and 6, and wanted to share a little bit about our reading journey. It's definitely something that is so important and a little challenging. So we start with the snap words that they start with in the school. So basically, can they identify words that are super common, in, at, and, it. So really kind of making sure these snap words are something that the kids have down is the first step. And then we bought the sight word card. So, doing like, what is the word on the card? And then once they kind of, this is a little advanced, but if you can get the word without the picture, that would definitely be a big step in terms of sight and being able to read the word by sight. Well, we ended up buying a bunch of the Easy Reader books to practice at home. So the Easy Reader books are done by Scholastic, and they come in different reading levels. There's A, B, C, D. So they get harder as they move from A to D. And these are fun. I mean, we use them. They're great. They're all on different topics. But then someone gave me an idea that it might be better if we could pick a theme. Like, what does your kids like? Do they like dinosaurs or trucks like my kids, or do they like princesses and cooking? But whatever the topic is, like, pick a theme. And so we found, my sons, they like dinosaurs. So there's these books like Digger the Dinosaur is a character, and they start the same way. It's like the yellow is kind of like the early, like the A's and the B's, and they go to the blues, and then you go to the 2 level. But it's kind of fun because in these books, you get to follow along with the same characters from story to story. So Digger and his family and his friends, versus in the Scholastic Reader books, they kind of jump around because they're exposing you to new topics and words. But also, and here's another example of like Axel. Axel the truck goes to different locations, and you can stick with Axel and kind of within that theme. But ultimately, reading is a journey. It's something we got to really force ourselves to work on every day over here. But my dream, and I can't wait for the day where my kids can pick up these books that I used to love reading when I was a child. One of the first series I read was the Boxcar Children. So that's the goal, and hope everyone's reading journey is going well. If you have any tips or ideas on how to keep making it more fun, I would love them. Thanks. Okay, so as you guys know, I'm divorced, and my ex-husband and I were together for a very long time. I started dating him when I was 21, 22, and so dating, totally forgot how to do that. And just, how to get back in the game, and my sister kind of pushed me to get back into the game, especially, and I tried Bumble last April. And I don't know if you guys know what Bumble is. I'm sure you do, but it is a dating app. It looks like that. It's a pretty cool tool. The CEO is actually a woman. She's 31. She's the youngest female to ever take a company to an IPO. And it's one where the kind of female has power because she has to make first, she has to connect with the guy. Like, the guy can't reach out to the girl until the girl sends a note to the guy. And so it's an interesting app. You basically see people's photos, and if you like them, you swipe, okay, like maybe, and then they match you, and then you have to send them notes. And anyway, don't think it was so interesting, such a little fascinating thing, but I don't know that I'll ever do it again because it really feels like it was stressful. And so I'm off that app. Don't plan on going back on that app, especially because I think there are better ways to meet people. But it was fun, to be honest. And so other ways that, how does dating work as a single parent? Well, old friends, you kind of go back into your Facebook or your LinkedIn, and you start reconnecting with people a little bit, see how their lives are going. And then like I also, you do meet new people. Like you meet new people when you're out, and I know we're not going out that much because of coronavirus, but you do meet new people still, and some people are still single. So I've had started seeing someone recently, and I've had a couple of freak out moments where I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready for a relationship. It's so much things to think about in terms of the introducing someone new to your children, and how to think about a relationship with someone new after being in a marriage already. And, you know, considerations around, you know, do you want to continue growing a family and things like that. And it's a lot. So I've had a couple freak out moments, but, you know, love's important. Okay, so business. If you are on LinkedIn, I would love to connect with you. I am Aimee Cruz on LinkedIn. And I think LinkedIn is a great tool to find people, network, and learn. But my tip today for business is to definitely leverage freelancers and consultants. I think that's been something that's really helped me get peace of mind over the last few months on what we're doing. Specifically, Nick Ware, who I used to work with and now leads all of technology for my endeavors, Moms on Maternity included, and his team led by Anka. They're incredible. And I worked with Nick in the past at a venture-backed startup, and he is top talent. And being able to reconnect with him on what we're doing right now has been huge. Finding talent, freelance talent on tools like Upwork. Ubad leads a lot of stuff, design work for us, and my video team, Sharon and Muhammad, couldn't say enough great things about them and their skills. So absolutely, find freelancers, people that are really good in areas that you might not be as strong in or have time to learn and work on. I had great experience in the past with Coastal Collective on the mom rebrand with our new logo. Leverage your past professional network. Find freelancers, interview for the things you're looking for, test their skills before you make any long-term contracts. And also, continually evaluate the work. And when it's time to move on, it's time to move on. So what freelancers do you love to use? We would love to know, and hope that was helpful.